Hello, this is Ryan Binkley. I want to send out a quick message really to everybody in South Carolina as the election is tomorrow for the primary and the Republican primary, as well as to everybody coming up with Super Tuesday. All these states are coming up now. Many of you have not heard much of our campaign. We missed the first debate, so I wanted to share with you a few things that I stand for, who I am, so you can learn a little bit more about who I am, and then pray and see if this is a candidate that you would like to have as president of the United States. You know, at the end of the day, I'm running because our nation's in trouble. I'm a CEO of an investment bank. I'm also a pastor. My wife and I, Ellie, we have 5 kids, 13 to 23, and the next generation's in trouble. So I'm really running because I see the desperate need that we're in as a nation to have an economic revival and a spiritual revival in our country. And what that means to me is this, that we start changing things. You know, we've been on a cycle, a 30-year cycle of deficit spending. You know, economically, deficit spending should be used to come out of a recession, but we've used it to buy votes. We've used it as a long-standing policy just to try and grow our country, really because we have politicians in office trying to get reelected every year. So they think that's the only method for economic security, or I would call this job security, to keep spending our children's future financially to buy their votes today. So we've got to stop it. Secondly, we need a spiritual revival. You know, we're so divided. So broken that as a country right now, we can't move forward. It's literally the goal of every party to see the other party fail than see America succeed. It's time that we start transcending the moments of division we're in and really start leading at a higher level. So my campaign, I've tried to pick 4 issues that I think are important to Americans. I have a Republican view on them, and how do we do that? But certainly it involves us connecting to independents and others in different ways so we can truly, I think this, save the U.S. dollar, save our country, and solve some big needs together. So there's no way to unite our country if we don't give our country a few things to unite on, or we don't do it in a way I think that people can receive it. So what am I standing for? I'm standing for a balanced budget. I'm standing for ending the nonsense of deficit spending that's destroyed the U.S. dollar, and I have a pathway to do that. I put together a 7-year economic plan to balance the budget. It revolves really around cutting non-defense discretionary spending, which is truly bloated today. And it also revolves around changing the healthcare industry. The healthcare industry is 4.5 times as big from the federal government's expenditure as the military is today. So it's filled with monopolies from the insurance providers to big pharma. And there's a way to get around this and to truly revive it. And we have a plan to do that. It brings in price transparency, competition, everything you can imagine. It's a truly Republican-led healthcare package. And when we do these things, we can have a strong dollar again. We can have a strong economy and truly lead across the world. The reason China is not paying attention to us as well as other countries are because the U.S. dollar is weak and we have weak leadership. We need strong leadership and we need a strong economy, and we can truly lead the globe again financially. And lastly, I think it's this. We need to connect to people better. You know, our party has done so many great things, but we're not doing a great job at connecting to our big cities or winning their vote. We lost 46 of the top 50 cities by population. The country's changed. Young people aren't voting Republican as well. And I think this, we have to dive into urban America with a message that connects to their heart. And I have a plan to do that through volunteer movement with college students coming in and mentoring young people in education, starting a vocational trade movement again in America, get people ready for life and work. If you're not going to go to college, start a technical trade, get ready for life, or go to the military. Let's truly change our country. We have to secure the border as well. And so I've got a bipartisan plan in order to do that. And there's a way for us to lead our country in an incredibly different way. So that's what I'm about. I'm asking you to lean into our campaign a little bit as you pray about the candidate for this upcoming election. Look at us. Check us out at Binkley2024.com. We have speeches on our YouTube channel as well that you can view and share with some friends. But in essence, I want to share with you this last thought. It's time to believe again. You know, we've lost faith. We've lost hope in America that we could truly transcend the division, the moments we're in, and that's what I'm about. Taking us to a higher level, coming up higher. Let's solve these problems together. I'm Ryan Binkley. I'm asking for your vote. I'm asking you to check us out further. God bless and have a great day.